Journalism, ism, journalism, this is patriotism.
Yes, when Member Suresh Gopi spoke about the necessity for palliative care, and therefore it will still be necessary for us, even as we regulate the drugs, for us to create some kind of a source with which today some life-threatening illnesses need palliative care, for whom this medicine derived from these opioids will be very important, and therefore we need to have some window. This is a larger issue, sir. We'll certainly have to think about all these things, and I'm very grateful to Honorable Member Suresh Gopi for having raised that issue, and that will be kept in mind as and when there is going to be a larger act which comes, a bill which comes to the Parliament for their consideration. But at the moment, the limited purpose is to correct the error which had lasted from 1st May 2014 till September. And in September, because the High Court of Tripura has very clearly given a direction, we have undertaken it, and therefore we have to clear it. Now, the consequential amendments which hadn't taken place were the festering problem, and therefore that is getting amended. This is limited. This is exactly to the extent of what this bill comes in with. There is no other thing in this for us to discuss. The points which many of the members have raised are all well taken. Some other time we may want to look into those. So the last point that I'll place before your honorable self is, there was a brief mention by some honorable member about what was seized in the West Coast in Gujarat in one of the ports, about a huge quantum of heroin which was detected. And I'm very grateful, and I'd like to draw the attention of all the honorable members that the Department of Revenue Intelligence had done an extraordinary work, and I will be happy to place it before the House, that on the intelligence which they obtained, they acted in time and prevented this huge haul of heroin from entering the country. They stopped it there. 2,988.21 kgs of heroin, and timely apprehending them and holding that stock and not allowing it to enter the country. I want the Honorable House and each and every member to know that the DRI had done an exemplary work, acted in time with the information that they got. And similarly, soon after that also, sir, in Delhi, they apprehended 16.105 kgs of heroin, and in this, some Afghan nationals and one Indian national who were involved in it have all been arrested. In both the cases, within a matter of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the cases have all been transferred to the National Investigative Agency, to NIA, and they are investigating on both the seizure at Mundra port and also in the Delhi port. So on the matter of drugs, on the matter of detecting drugs, acting on drugs and seizing drugs, the Prime Minister's attention is completely there, and we are all making sure that all the enforcement agencies will work in cohesion. They'll be together to implement the rules so that India is a safe place. And on the Honorable Member G.K. Vasan's mention that enforcement agencies, particularly those who are looking after dealing with drugs-related matters, should be given greater power and coherence. I'm quite seized of his input, sir, and I'm grateful for Member Vasan to have made that point. I'm sure the ministry, when it comes to it, will work on it. So with these words, I request the House to pass this essentially ordnance replacing bill which has come for your approval. Thank you very much.
Journalism, journalism, this is patriotism.